work. Let's see what happens, okay? All right. Well, I wonder if we're live. Are we live, Ellie? Please tell me we're live.
Checking now. Yes, you're live.
Oh, wow, finally. Having a bad hair day, Ellie. Look at me, I look like a cocky. Seriously. I don't know what to do with this hair because it's just sort of like at its look. Oh my God, help me, God, help me. Okay, let's say hello to everybody. Let us turn this iPad down. There we go. Finally, it works. So Facebook must have got their act together, and fixed up the time difference. So, welcome to the show. I'm an international psychic medium, and my name is Lesley Spaliviero. I relay messages directly from spirit straight through to you. So, show number, let me just have a look at the show number. What is it? 63 for a Tuesday. My God, I remember when I first started it. Far out. That's a long time ago. So 63 shows for a Tuesday. I've done over 260, 61, I think. Facebook says 291 or 92 or something like that. But I don't know. Maybe I can't count. I don't know. But welcome to the show. Come over to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We're streaming across 7 platforms. They're all live at the moment. YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Facebook, and some big group pages. So come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. You'll have to excuse me because my hair, I don't know, look, I did it 7 times, I swear to God, and it's just still got this piece that just sits up. Clearly, I'm not a hairdresser and I need one. You know when you just have one of those days and you just don't really care anyway? So tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I always like to know where I'll be all around the world. So I posted up on my page Dr. Eric Berg, who's amazing. I've been following this doctor since I was a beginner PT. He's been doing this for something like, 25 years. I think he's been on YouTube just doing stuff. But I posted up about the zinc. So part 1 of zinc, it's amazing what it can tell you. So you need to go and watch the zinc deficiency little video. It's only about, what does it say? It's about 6 minutes long by the look of it. So go on to my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook, and you'll see the zinc post that I just literally posted up for you guys. So for those who don't know who I am, I'm an international psychic medium. I relay messages directly through. I don't have no tarot cards. That's my desk. This is my pen, my Swarovski pen that I was given. This is my paper. I still haven't even written the date down yet. And that's what I have. I don't have any cards, nothing. So, and come on, Facebook, behave yourself. And what I do, my background's in personal training and project management. So I have many years, like 36 years of personal training. I used to lecture anatomy and physiology as well, so and nutrition and all that stuff. So I know what I'm talking about. I'm a qualified trainer and assessor, as well as I'm a qualified first aid teacher as well, would you believe? But this is my little cheat sheet on all the deficiencies that you might have. So that's for magnesium, then you've got your calcium, then you've got your zinc, then you've got your selenium, then you've got your iodine and your potassium. Now, I also take coral minerals myself. People ask me about my skin and everything like that. So I take a lot of coral minerals, which is all your essential trace elements or trace nutrients, essential nutrients that you're deficient in. That's why I have, everyone always compliments me on my skin, my eyes and everything like that. And it's because I look after myself. I don't take much, but I take the essential stuff to make sure that I'm sort of balanced. Because when I had cancer 16 years ago, I can't absorb minerals. I don't have that part of my stomach where they took it out that I can absorb minerals. So I have to have top-ups, I call it. So if you want to have a free reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and you'll see me there. I'm streaming across 7 platforms tonight. Last night was a disaster on radio because we had an issue with technical stuff that happened with the Facebook did not like. They wanted me to go, instead of going live at 9 o'clock with daylight savings here, it wanted me to go live at 10 o'clock on Facebook because that was the old time. So, so we're going live 1 hour earlier, which is our normal daylight savings time. But if you get confused with the times, guys, all you have to do is go over to my main page, go to the events section, and you'll see all the events up there. And you'll see in your country what it'll do, what Facebook's algorithm does in the background is it'll convert the time, my time, Sydney, Australian time, to your time wherever you are in the world. So then you can get notifications. So if you click on going, you'll get a notification when I go live or a reminder. I don't do that. The Facebook does it. So, which is pretty cool when you think about it. So, good girl, Wendy Merce-March says, I watched The Zinc tonight. Yeah, brilliant. So wait for part 2. Now, this Dr. Eric Berg, there's a story behind him, and I'd like to say it on Facebook, but I can't because Facebook will remove things. And it's not because of Dr. Eric Berg's fault either. But I'll leave that there. If you want to join the Nothing But the Truth, we'll be doing another one. I'll post up another one, and we're going back to the start. So if you've seen the first one of Nothing But the Truth, you might want to, there's four sets of presentations that we do for humanity. So that'll be coming up. We'll be going back to number 1 Zoom, not this Thursday, the following Thursday, I believe, which is pretty cool. So a lot of people got a lot of information out of the last one that we just did last Thursday. And I think that there's going to be a lot of people opening their eyes soon, hopefully. Victoria Carey, yes, please. Would love a reading, please, Lesley. We'll come back to you, lovey. Let's just say hello to people first and pull in spirit. So normally how I work is I like manners. My spirit likes manners. He doesn't like rudeness. So if you say something on there without a please or a thank you, forget it, because it doesn't. He's like, just move on. I tell you now, he's very strict. And it sounds crazy, it sounds weird, but he won't give me anything. So there's no point me even starting. So let's keep going. So let's say hello to a few people. I'll go back. So Tanya Aikens, hello. So normally at the beginning of the shows, I like, especially when I'm at home doing these from home, I do 8 hours a week free. Monday nights is normally on radio. It's a bit of a different scene, bit of a different theme because I have to go with the flow of the radio station. But I have to play all the sponsored ads, every half an hour, blah, 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 for 5 minutes, which gives me a break. But that's pretty full on radio. So we can't have any dead air on there either. I can't be as relaxed as I am at home. So Victoria Carey, hello. We've got Leona Sunday, hello. She says we're shared. So love, like, and share the page, guys. I need to help more people in the world. And if you do have a gift, I've got courses coming up. They're not that expensive, coming up this month. And I'm going to trial and do maybe some readings on a Sunday morning and change it from a Sunday night to a Sunday morning. I'm not sure yet, because that'll give me a bit of a break doing 4 nights in a row, because it's pretty full on for me, So, and I don't get tired when I do the readings. I actually just, I don't get tired. What I get tired from is everything all together, like full-time work, then I try and do my training, then I try and clean the house if I can, play with the pets, talk to the daughter, just do everything that I possibly can. But sometimes it all catches up on me. So Pat Bissell, hi from the UK. Thanks for joining me. Colleen Deegan, hello. Louise O'Connor, hello. So Peter Moat, hello there. Good evening, kind lady from Pete at Shoalhaven Heads. Hi to Ellie and Spirit as well. Thanks, Peter. Cutie. Tiffany both, hello. Tash Flowers, hello. She says, hey, hi, Leslie, Ellie, and Spirit. Thanks, Tash. Tash is one of my angels in one of my groups that I have, a small group of angels that look after me on the lives here. Omni Jerish, hello there. Annette Clark Nicholson, hello, lovey. So usually I get a lot of beautiful people on here, but then sometimes you get some crazy ones, the crazy ones that just are rude, and then my angels will attack them, so to speak. We've got Ash Meadows. Miss Harvey, how are you there, lovey? Miss Harvey's or Wendy Harvey. She's up in Queensland, a long way away from me here in Sydney, but she's a spirit writer. I met her online here, and she has been an amazing lady since. You know where you stand with you, Miss Harvey. And I call her Harvey now. She's very cute. Victoria Carey, hello. Ash Meadows, I've said her. Patricia Patain, hello. So we've got Pam George, hello there from Ontario in Canada. Good morning, she says. Jess Graves, Tammy Connolly, hello. Zuzu Cubs, that's such a cute name. Alison Snudden, hello. What does that name ring a bell? Let me look it up. I'm going to look it up on my messengers later, my messenger messages. I don't know why that name just rings a bell. Anton, hello. Anton Dahlgren. I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry, Anton, but I can see you there watching. This is how I see my screen, guys. Look. So we've got Anton there. Whoops, whoopsie daisy. Hang on, I've done a bit of a muck up there. I've got, see, this is how it comes up on my screen. Allison. So when I'm doing the Jess Graves, so when I'm doing the readings, guys, sometimes I miss your messages because it gets caught up here in the live. But also what I think, and this is what I'm trying to work out how the algorithm works with Facebook, is that if you haven't liked the page, it won't bring you up as a top fan for a start. And it doesn't put the algorithm in the back does not put your question up in my face, if that makes sense. So the more you like things, the more the algorithm from Facebook pulls you forward. That's how I see it. I don't understand how it works, but that's what I think happens. Sounds a bit dodgy, but yeah, Leona Sunday, she said, yes, it was very, very interesting. That's the last Zoom, the Nothing But the Truth Zoom we did. Felicity Hall, hello. Brenda Murray, hello. Susan Jane, hello. Helen Palangis, hello. I'm fantastic today. Amazing day today at work. It was very busy, very, very busy, but amazing day. I actually had the pleasure today. Jennifer Gonzalez. And Miss Harvey, stop laughing, please, because I know what you're laughing at. Corona Marie. Loved, liked, and shared. Tanya Akins, thank you. Annie Crocker. Corona Marie, good morning to you. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. Tell me what you think of. Okay, I'm going to choose a word. Actually, Harvey gave it to me last night, right? So it's I want to use the word betrayal. So what's your thoughts on betrayal? If someone's betrayed you, even though you've gone out of your way to help them, and they've disrespected you, caused you a lot of grief. What's your thoughts on betrayal? Haley Mortimer, just curious, anything for me? Yes, we'll come back to you. Tiffany Both, hello. Glennis Lacey, hello. Amy Santos, hello. And now these people are like, I like I say, when I do my shows, I don't have a lot of memory sometimes with the readings. Depends on the reading and how deep I go into it, spirit. But I remember your names most of the time. I try and remember your names. So it's hard sometimes because, I'm in flight, and then I'll say to Ellie, did we do that person? And she's busy in the background looking at all the reading stuff, and then next minute, I can't even remember if I've read them 2 minutes ago because I'm in full flight. So, but if it's a significant reading that I've suffered pain in it, of course, I will remember it. Don't you worry. Like the time I got shot in the leg. So how I work, guys, is I look to my right. Everything is on my right hand side. That's why I don't face the camera all the time, because I look to this side where I have spirit. Because spirit. So I always say this now, from the right side of your face, halfway from the middle to the right side of your ear, is your right brain hemisphere, which is the part of the subconscious mind. That's the part of the mind that talks to the other side of the world. I'm not talking about, America. I'm talking about the other side of the universe. Okay. So that's the part that whatever you think, whatever you feel, whatever you say out loud, the universe and your spirit guide is actually trying to work together to make it work. So once you start realizing that, and that you start saying more things that are more upbeat, more motivating, more, how can I say it, less negative, less, down, spiraling down, spirit will start to go, oh, wow, I just need to please, and I'm just going to please her or him. So what it'll do is it'll start getting together with the universe. It's like they have a party, and then they go and often they start to work out how they're going to deliver what you want. So if you say, I don't want to be poor, you're going to be poor. If you say, I don't want to be sick, you're going to be sick, because it's going to deliver. It's going to do everything in its path to make you happy. So that's why I always say to people, go watch The Secret, because I harp on about this all the time. And only people right now, I've done 261 live shows on social media and radio, including, well, that's not including face-to-face in stage shows. But every time I say that, I feel like that people now, after all this time, are starting to realize what I'm saying. It does work. And when you start watching The Secret and you start watching the little themes and stuff like that, it's a full documentary. It will bore you to tears. But once you start going, oh my God, a few things later, and you see the light bulbs, and then spirit and the universe will start delivering everything together for you, so that they all come together and they're aligned. Because it's not aligned when you're having negative stuff, when you're having bad times, or you're having, no money, or everything's just going south and shit's happening all the time. You guys are not balanced. Your spirit and your universe is not syncing together properly. So it's 100%. I can't stress it enough. Go watch The Secret. You'll go, oh my God, what the hell, So we've got Vicky Price. She says disappointment on trail. Yeah, Michelle Coburn. She says hurt. 100%. So Shami, sister, how lovely. How are you? She says betrayal, forgive and forget and blow them away. 100%. So I feel like that silence is the only way to cope with it sometimes. So Victoria Carey, empty, hollow, and used. Yeah, pretty much used. Yes, very good. Didn't think of that one. So Heather Smith, she says Tulsa in Oklahoma in the USA. Thanks for joining me. So Tanya Aiken, she says betrayal is taking away your trust. That's a good point too, Sometimes when you have these things happen to you, you actually because you're in the picture, you go, oh yeah, that's really bad. Who cares? Too bad. What my saying now is too bad, too sad. That's my saying now. Too bad, too sad. Beggars can't be choosers. Blah blah blah. But when you look from the outside and I ask you guys what you think of it, you guys give me a little bit of different things. Like Tanya just said, betrayal is taking away your trust. So I never would have thought of it like that, which is pretty cool. So Deb Kribenak, she says, walk away from betrayal, never look back. Well, that's exactly what I do. 100% Lovey. So Tammy Conley says, if someone betrays me, I let them go. I don't have space in my life or heart for those that betray me. 100%. Liniki Getty, she's I'm a cut loose kind of girl on betrayal. What does that mean, Lovey? I'm a cut loose kind of girl. I don't understand what that means. Haley Mortimer, betrayal by someone for me, I am done with them no matter who it is. That's the same as me. It's the same as me. And I warn people too. I say, you know what? If someone does it to me, first up, I never do nothing to anyone, ever, ever. And if they do anything like that to me, it's my silence is deadly. They will not budge me. I'm out of the picture, completely gone. Tash Flower, she says, betrayal, there's no coming back from that. You must protect your energy. Anything yuck like that, I would just delete from my life. 100% Tash, you are on fire, woman. That is exactly me. Tracy Gibson, betrayal means cut that person out of my life. If you tolerate it, they will do it again. See, 100% Tracy, 1000%. They take you for granted. Wendy Moose Martin says, betrayal is like a slap in the face. You who betrays after helping, as much as I can. She says, dismiss the person, the end. That's it. Full stop. Rosie Bowling, she says, betrayal is attached pain. That's a good point too. Didn't think of it like that either. Tracy Louise Densley, I'm done with anyone who betrays me. No time for them. So that's same as me. Wendy Harvey, betrayal is lower than a snake as far as I'm concerned. Without trust, respect, you have nothing. 100%. That's what one thing you've got to learn with me, guys, is that if you want my friendship or if you want anything, I'm happy to help anyone in the world as much as I can or as however I can. But once you break that bridge is collapsed forever. Christine Foot, my number one word in my life at the moment is betrayal. I must be psychic, Christine. She said, spirit will look after me. 100% Lovey. Patricia Guerrero, she said, it's a hard lesson to make our soul expand our consciousness. We do not realize it at the time, but we grow internally, and in turn, we raise the vibration as a whole. Now, that's a good little point too. See, for me, when I do my readings, I'm lowered my vibration. My vibration goes really, really low. It's like, like I feel, instead of being, how can I say it? Like I'm warm. Like, when they say when you're warm, well, I'm very cold. Like my body temperature goes down, I think. Not my empathy, but my whole body temperature goes down, and I feel like I'm at peace, and I feel like I'm in a floating. So like when you go to say for instance you're flying in the sky, you're on a plane, right? And then you hit the land, so you're grounded, and then when you go and you're like underneath the ocean, or you're scuba diving, or you're swimming underneath, it's a different world. Well, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm flying in the air when I'm normal and I'm doing my normal every day. And then when I get home, I hit the ground and I'm grounded. And then when I go and start my readings, or when spirit comes through, I'm literally underneath the ocean. That's how I feel. And I'm at peace. And I'm very calm inside. I can't explain how it is, but it's like a different world to me. It's like a peaceful, quiet. It's like I have another brain that's walked in the door, and I'm in another brain. It's just really weird. So that's how it feels for me. Tammy Connolly, she says, if someone betrays me, I let them go. I don't have space in my heart or life. 100%. Heather Smith, betrayal still teaches us a lesson. It shows us that we have a higher value and need to act like such. So need to let that person go. Also teaches us what to fix within ourselves, because we have attracted that person / situation, and we need to do better for ourselves. Yes, very true. 100% true too, Heather. I love that. Ash Meadow, she says, to answer your question, betrayal to me depends on how someone hurts me. I have had betrayal to a so-called family / mate. I felt I died, and I cried. I couldn't breathe. I felt the loss. I never recovered. If someone betrays me, honestly, I keep hoping they wouldn't, over and over. Unfortunately, I'm that person that doesn't believe they will again. I don't know about that one, Lovey. Look, from my experience, from me, and from my readings and what I see with people and everything, leopards don't change their spots. Leopards have the same spots, same as a Dalmatian. They don't change their spots, so so Amy Tunningsley says, hey Lesley, I hope you're well. You suggested probiotics to me the other day. Could you tell me which which they are. I take bioceuticals. So it's BIOCEUTICALS. So bioceuticals, Amy. And you get like the highest billion of bacteria in it because it's all good bacteria. So it's like, I think it's 60 billion. Actually, I might have one here. One second. Is this it? No, that's not it. No. No, I don't have it here. Bugger. I thought I had it there, but I don't have it there. It's downstairs in the fridge. Donna Brooks says, betrayal is right now with my daughter. Hurts the soul. Yes, Lovey, it does hurt. And this is where we turn into survivors, where we turn into people that we can remember, because it hurts so much that you can't forget it, you know? So Tanya Aiken says, I'm always conscious of what I say now after watching The Secret. I know, it's like you're in fear, isn't it? It's horrible. Well, it's good. It's fantastic. But now that you've watched The Secret, you go, oh my God, I can't say this. I can't say that. I've got to watch it. You've got to sort of like, write everything down before you say it. Heather Smith, she said, yes, it's a whole law of attraction. I try to explain that universe reciprocates the feeling within you. 100%. Whatever you think, whatever you feel, you receive. Absolutely. Heather Smith, she says, if you're poor, I'm grateful for the unexpected abundance I've received. Beautiful. Tracy Densley, I need to watch The Secret again properly. I started watching it and couldn't tune in. Well, that was me too, Tracy, because at the start, I'm going, oh my God, my brain's too fast for this stuff. It was like trying to play cricket and never catching a ball, I said, no, this is not me. I need to watch something faster, like, like, I don't know, like football or something. So Claire Simpson, my thoughts on betrayal are that eventually the betrayer will see their mistakes. They will have to live with the decision they made, and karma will be a bitch. Yes, karma is a bitch, unfortunately. Alison Lett, hello there. She said, good. Alison Lett is one of the ladies that I helped a long time ago. You're back, Alison. I hope you're well. She says, good morning, Leslie from Ontario, Canada. Glad I caught you again. Just tuned in. Where do I catch The Secret to watch that you're talking about? So, Ellie, can you post it up on the page, lovey, please? It's called The Secret. It's on YouTube. It's
No
all
worries.
Thank you. It's on YouTube, and it's called The Secret Full Movie. It's amazing. I'm telling you guys, you've got to go and watch it. So Amy Santos, betrayal, when you trusted certain people with stuff you tell them, only to be gossiped by those people with others. More so being backstabbed. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. I don't tell hardly anybody anything about my life. Nothing at all. No one knows nothing about me. Very, very rare if I let you into my home, or very rare if I let you into anything after my experience. She said, fake people, nice to your face, but behind your back making fun or disrespecting you. 100%. And it's a shame, you don't get a lot of people like the olden days, you don't get them like the grandparents' days, everyone's just out for themselves. And that's why I do this too, so I can try and bring that love back or something back. I don't know what I'm trying to bring back sometimes, but anyway, if I can share my gift and help you, I will. So Alison Lynch says, my uncle died a week ago, loved him dearly. Did he transition over yet? Yeah, they all transition over straight away, lovey. Absolutely, straight away. No questions asked. They sometimes they've gone before they've even left their soul, their body. Their soul's gone before they've even left their body. So you'll see, like the motor, I always explain it like the motor out of a car. You take the motor out of the car, the shell is left, and then the motor is still running, and that's their soul. And then the shell just gets rusted away. That's it. That's how you think of them. And they're still there. They're always there. Don't you worry. If they can come through to me, then they're there, let me tell you. So Kim Gratchen says, if I am betrayed, they don't deserve to know me. It is their loss. They are rock spiders. Fair enough, Kim. I like that. Rock spiders. I think I heard the word rock spiders when I was a kid. Yeah. Some people like Ash, she says That is me also. I feel like I died in my heart. I is just as I wouldn't do that to them. My mind hopes they never do it to me again, but I learn hard ways. Yeah. So you've got that thing where and that's beautiful as well. You give them the benefit of the doubt, but I learned that years ago that if I warn people up front, don't lie to me, don't break my trust. If you do, I'm gone. That's it. It's that simple. There's no questions asked. I don't do nothing to them. I just move on. Glennis Lacey says, "You have a lovely smile tonight, Leslie. It's rubbing off on me. Just watching you, and it is very peaceful." Oh, thank you, Glennis. You're very cute. Thank you. Yeah, Tracy Gibbs says, "Leslie, thank you for describing your experience when you do readings underneath the ocean. That's amazing." Yeah, so like if you go, when you're a kid and you hold your breath underwater and you try and swim from one end of the pool to the other. Mind you, I can't swim and I nearly drown myself, but if you hold your nose and go underwater, that's what it feels like to me. It is so peaceful because you don't hear anything. It's like you only hear what spirit tells me in mind, like mind and like my ear, or I get the flashes of the names or the numbers, like the numbers will flash like a target at me. It's like this, and then he'll bring them in and I'll fly in front of me and it'll be there. And if I miss the number, he'll show me another way. So if it's like, I don't know, 26, he'll show me 26, a 2 and 6 is 8. So he wants me to recognize the 8. So he might show me 44 and I'll get 4 and 4 is 8. So he really wants me to tell about either the 44, the 26, or the 8. So that's how he does it. And I've been pushing him lately too, don't worry about that. So on the weekend, I did a reading for a lady overseas, and I always write down my private readings. And in my book, I drew the tattoo. Hang on a second, I'll show you. Where's the tattoo? There it is there. So I drew this tattoo. You can see this here. This is the tattoo. I mean, I'm not the best drawer in the world. I didn't do well at art at school, that's for sure. But when I drew it, I said I can see the tattoo on the past loved one, but it was on his arm. Like it was actually on his like a sleeve thing there, and they couldn't believe it. And they've told like the rest of the family, said it to his best friend and stuff like that. So hopefully his best friend doesn't feel so bad anymore because he missed the passing of his mate, of his bestie. So and hopefully now that little reading, that little section of that reading will make him feel a bit more comfortable. Oh, geez, okay. I'm just reading some of the comments. So Alison Turner says, "I show respect first and for mostly, which also shows one's character until a person shows me different." That's beautiful. That's a good point too. If I have to earn someone's respect straight off the bat, that shows me that character of the person. If I have to earn someone's respect straight off the bat, okay. On an energetic level, they are a taker and unbeknowingly sending out a negative energy. True, very, very true, lovey. Tiffany Bosch says, "Makes me sing that song. You can trick me once, but you don't want to trick me twice." I love that. If it's happened twice, it's on me for not keeping a distance. That is so true. You can trick me once. I know that song. I know which one you're talking about. I love that one. That's probably the best ever. That song. Yeah, so Wendy Merce Martin says, "I drink Yakult is a very good probiotic for the tummy and gestation." Yeah, so that's mainly for children as well. That's mild enough to be for children there, Wendy. So it's good for adults, good for kids, so as well. Any probiotics good for them. Lynette Randwish says, "Betrayal and disrespect holds value when you allow it to affect you. It's easy to say and hard to achieve. I still find it difficult to leave people behind when it happens. I've lost so many people. I want to believe that all people can be better, grow and change. Can't people be more than their bad behavior?" I don't know, lovey, you tell me. I feel the remorse in people that have betrayed me, and it definitely changes the dynamics of the relationship. But the ones I've been able to walk away from have always sought me out to make amends. Still, this is something I struggle with. Yeah, 100%. So, Donna Wariner, she says, I'm watching The Secret really made me look inside myself, took me out of the situation, and I've realized I'm still learning, still growing. Thank you. Much love. That's good. At least you're learning, lovey. At least now things are going to change. You just got to learn how to use the words and everything right now. Okay. Let me keep going. Wendy Moore Smart says it's called Open the Door a Little, when she's got a door there. She says, let a little in, close the door. In other words, give people a peep. She's got eyes there. That's all they have to gossip about. That's true. Amy Tunningley, she says, betrayal is a hard one. I don't tell anyone anything positive happening in my life. Isn't it sad when we can't do that? Come on, like it's so bad till it's solidified, so their negativity can't impact me. See? It's really sad that we have to think like that, but we do. I don't say anything either. I think people's energy can sometimes get in the way of our manifesting. 1,000%. 1,000%, 100%, 1,000,000,000,000,000% agree with that. Glennis Lacey said there's a lack of respect of people's personal space or respect of elders. Very true. Okay. Thanks, Ellie, for posting it up, lovey. So I'm going to scroll forward. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I'll start the readings because I feel like we've done enough gas bagging now about betrayal. So Corona Marie says, I'd like a personal reading. The book now link does not work on the page. The book now, okay, I'll have a look at it. I didn't know that. Thank you. I'll look at that later. Not now. But if you just send me a messenger message, then I will get it. So go to the Psychics on Radio Angels on Air page, and I will. And if you send me a messenger message, I will get it there. So Dixie Keen, hello, Stacey Stifler. This reminds me of Stifler out of that movie. No offense, but that's what it reminds me of. Rachel Brown, good morning, Leslie Spirit from Maine in the USA. Kathy Littlewood, hello. Amy Santos, she said, if you're drawn, please, are there any special messages for me tonight? My 41st birthday is, don't tell me the dates, guys. Amy Santos, you should know better than lovey, and happy birthday for the 5th. Oh, what's the date? Tomorrow is the 5th for us. Well, it's night here now, so, but happy birthday for tomorrow. So, but don't tell me your dates, guys. I tell you the numbers, okay? I don't like receiving any information. I just want your question. I don't like the heads up. I'm not one of those mediums that you have to tell everything to. So, Amy, let's go. What is your special messages for me today? All right. What's the special message? 5th birthday tomorrow. She told me, Spirit. Sorry, Spirit. Okay, so what do I get? I do get 16 and 7 around you as well. I also feel like the month of January is going to be extremely, not strange, I just heard the word weird. I feel like it's going to be up and down, and you're going to go, oh my God, why is this happening? Oh my God, that's happening. But it's not going to be bad, if that makes sense. It's like going to be good, bad, good, bad. It's going to be up and down, But it's nothing that you can't cope with, lovey, so don't worry about that. So I feel like January is also going to be very, very busy for you. And it's not just about Christmas time, New Year, it's about January itself, okay? So that's really important. And who's got the white car around you? I always, like, when I get my cars, I'm 100% right with my cars. I feel like this car's got issues with the tires and some surface area on the outside of the surface. So it's like it's got dings and it's a bit battered, they're saying to me. I also see it as well. So who's the person around you with the white car, 4-door car, Amy? I want that car to be serviced, please. 2 to 4 weeks I'm giving you. Don't drive it after 4 weeks, okay? And if it's not you, it's the person that's closest to you, okay? Whoever it is. I want that car looked at, made sure that it's okay to drive after 4 weeks, especially from this day, okay? And I also feel like tomorrow is going to be, even though you're having your birthday tomorrow, I think it's going to be extra special. I feel like that you're going to see sign from a loved one, and I feel like this is going to be either what do you call those little tiny little I see it like a feather and a flower. So a different kind of flower for you. It's like a little yellow flower. I don't know. You don't even know how to draw it. It's like little. It looks like little love hearts. It's like a four-leaf clover, but yellow, if that makes sense. Like this. Hang on, I'm trying to draw a flower. Can you believe this? It looks like that. That there. But it's like a love heart flower on the petals, like the little petals come around. It's bright yellow. That's what I'm seeing. And I feel like you're going to get this either by tomorrow afternoon or the end of the week, because I feel like it might miss tomorrow. Okay, that's quite bizarre. That's a sign from one of your loved ones, lovey, and I'll leave that there. But also, they just said to me, sorry, please check the post. Extra special gift in the post. And I'll leave that there. All right. Glennis Lacey, she says, fool me once is a lesson, fool me twice is a habit. Yes, I don't get fooled twice, that's for sure. 100% Gladys. Lisa and John, very grateful to have a mini reading with you on here last night. I have so many questions from that and wondering if you do private readings. Yes, I do, love you. So just contact the main page messenger and just send me a messenger and then we'll go from there. If that link's not working where it says book now, I'm very disappointed with that stupid link because I didn't know that. Sorry about that. I didn't know. Wendy Harvey, she says, everyone needs a safe place to fall. This is where we need to respect and keep their secrets with honor. Everyone has a story. What people don't need is betrayal added to their grief or trust. Respect is a must in any relationship. My thoughts anyway. That is like 2,000,000%, like 100, on point there, Harvey. So 1,000,000,000,000,000%. So Paul McCartney, hello, how are you? Vicky Price, hello. We've got Omni, once bitten, twice shy. Yes. Yes, I had a family member that used to say that all the time. Oh, wow. Kathy Littlewood. Let's read your one. Lesley, hope you're well. Could you please tell me if the new career venture I am starting is the right path for me? I recently just got housing after being homeless for 3 months and decided to pay it forward with a public speaking career and creating a non-profit for the homeless. Yes, I appreciate any insight. Whatever you do, lovey, it's like you've got magic fingers. It's going to work for you, okay? Because you've been there, done that. You've been on the street. You know what it's like. So 100% you're going to be doing the right thing. So keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop in the middle. That's what I say. Thanks, Tracy Gibson. Tracy Gibson's responding to Lisa John. She says, yes, she does, lovey, because she's been asking me about the private reading. Thanks, Tracy. Tanya Aikens, I would love a reading, please, if you are drawn. Would love a message from my mum, if possible. Thank you. Tanya Aikens. So what do I get? I get 17 for you. So you got August and the month of June as well. And I don't know why, because I couldn't think when I was trying to say the number 8, and I just realized I didn't say the number 8 because I lost my memory there. So what's happening with the mind with this person around you? Because I feel like my head wants to explode, but without the headache, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm confused. Okay, and yeah, I don't even know what to say. I feel like I can't talk, like I can't blink. It's like everything is just slowing down for me. I feel like I'm in slow motion, like I've got to do everything in slow motion. Otherwise, I'm going to fall over. My head's like spinning. My eyes are rolling around my head. And I feel like this lady had a hard time before she passed. Now I'm also getting itchy, and I feel like I was just scratching on my chest before I started your reading, but I feel like there's an allergy with someone in the family or yourself, because I just want to scratch everything, scratch my neck, scratch everything. And she's also telling me about the necklace as well. So she's asked me to fix my necklace, which is what I just did. So what's with the necklace or the piece of jewelry that's missing? And she's also shown me like a really, really old-fashioned pram, like with the big wheels and it's got like the suspension on it and everything. This looks like a really old-fashioned pram. And she's giving me like huge headaches here. And I'm telling you, like headaches where it feels like everything's just, like when you get a really bad, I don't know if you ever had a really bad sinus headache, but everything's draining forward. And I feel the anxiety with you as well. And I also get the number 12 for you. So 1 and 2 is 3. So you got the month of March and December. So coming up December is going to be a little bit different for you as well. There's significant times, like significant days that things are going to be going really well. Then all of a sudden it spirals down a little bit. And don't be afraid of that because I feel like that's going to be some lessons learned for other people, not yourself. So zippity zip around there, okay? Because otherwise it's going to be, and look, I'm getting itchy all over my neck. So who's the person that's around you? Because I just want to scratch everywhere. Who's the person around you that it looks like to me when she used to wear something on her neck, she used to get a rash on her neck because I feel like there's a scarf or there's a itchy scarf, like that kind of wool thing. And I'm getting all itchy on my neck. And I feel like I got to scratch myself. I got to stop. Take it away, spirit. Don't give me the allergy. Okay, let's keep going. Jill Polglaze, hello. She says happy birthday to who was that? What was this person? To Amy Santos for her birthday for tomorrow. Beautiful. Everybody else is saying happy birthday. All right. Okay. Who else have we got here? Yeah, I can't get this away. I just want to scratch myself. Teresa Gardner, hello there, lovey. She's another angel. Gail Saunders, hello. Ash Meadows, happy birthday, she says to Amy. See, I love it when you all, talk between yourselves and be really kind to each other. There's not enough kindness. There's not enough, respect. There's not enough love in this world. And if you write to me or I always love everything. I don't like anything. I just love everything. I always put love hearts on everything. I don't like that thumbs up button. Occasionally, once in a blue moon, you have to use it, but everything's got a love heart and everything's got kisses and hugs. And not that I want to share my kisses and hugs around the world, but I put that there for the love. So Hannah Snyder says, Miss Lesley, hope you are doing a lot better today. Yesterday was wonky with technical stuff. Tell me about it. Yes, we're on fire, Hannah. My husband just hit me with a big choice. He has been offered a job and is debating on taking it, but he just started the job he's at back in April and seems happy and money is good. We wrote out the pros and cons and still feel stuck. I think you should take the job. 100%. Can you please tell me what he should do? So stressful. It's not stressful. It's take the job. That's what I get. Okay. I really feel like you should take the job. But what you should do before you take the job or before he takes the job is take some time off from the job that he's got right now, go and work at the other job and see if he likes it, because then he won't lose the job that he's comfortable at. Okay. They won't know. It's not deceitful. It's just working out whether you're going to stay or go. That's it. So that's just another way of not burning the bridge as well. Okay, and you can just go there, suss it out, whatever the case may be. And I feel like that the second one is going to pay a bit more money as well. And I also get that this is going to take place in about 6 to 8 weeks' time. Okay. So, Hannah, take the job. I feel like there's a company car included. There's company car, and I just heard more perks. There's lots more perks. And I can see like you guys sitting at dinner, and I can see like you guys enjoying your dinner, just laughing like a wine or whatever, just celebrating. That's what I see. So this is going to be good for you. And I feel like that there's going to be more property as well. So more property and potentially a move. And I feel like the move will be around January, maybe February. Okay, that's future stuff. Oh, okay, okay. Andrew Hollis, hello there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Wendy Harmy, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's so true. Oh, over to you there, Ellie. Sorry I didn't see all the validations there.
Yep, so the two validations. The first one's from Bev Ridley. She said, my white four-door car has just been serviced early and then someone ran into the front of the driver's side, all dented. The car that did it took off.
Oh, of course they took off. See, this is what I mean. People have got no morals.
And
Unbelievable.
then Chanel Athill said, morning, hello, beautiful morning from Alabama. Validation. I got the Wi-Fi hotspot box you talked about, which has been great. Another great job opportunity popped up that I applied for shortly after, and now my husband has finally decided to sign the divorce papers, like you said. Thank you so much.
Ah, beautiful. Well done, Chanel. That's awesome. So, yes, you are going to be on fire. Yes. Yes, I think that you should take that job opportunity as well. That's going to be amazing for you. And I feel like the time is going to be different. Have you also got someone in the family that's got itchiness as well? Because I can't stop itching tonight and I don't feel like it's me. I don't know. Someone help me. Someone, come on, spirit, get this away. Mm. Oh, that's awesome. Kathy Littlewood, she said, my not non-profit is called No Soul Left Behind. That's so cool. I love that. That's very cool. Glennis Lacey says, Miss Harvey, you get the gold, you get the top of the class star tonight, huh, Wendy? That's awesome. Okay, I've got the hiccups now. Josephine Kicici, Cicci, hello. Girly Andres, Palmer Pope. Okie dokie, let's keep going. Kathy Littlewood, zippity zip, you're so funny. Yeah, well, zippity zip, like zip it up. Don't open your mouth. I've always said it like that. Okay. Oh, Jess Harvey, happy birthday for Saturday. She says, I'll be 32. Happy birthday. Let me go forward. So, where are we up to? Andy Dan, hello there. Another angel. Ash Meadow says, I agree. Kindness feels good. I help both my kids' dads when struggled with food. One ex for years. I used to cook meals and freeze them for him when they struggle with no catch attached, just to help them in need. That's beautiful. Well done. Sometimes when you don't want anything back either, you don't have to have anything back. You like I don't expect anything back from what I do here. I just hope to God it helps someone. Sharon Jordan, she said, betrayal is when you carry your pet to your room and it walks out. Fair enough. Naughty pet. Okay. My pets, I had a feeling this morning that my cat, Snitzel, who is over on her chair there asleep, she's got her head tucked right underneath. And I had a feeling this morning that as soon as I put all my black clothes on the bed, um, that I can put away when I get home. I just chucked them there this morning. I said, I bet you any money she's going to be on them when I come home. Sure as ever, she was on them when I come home. And I said to my daughter, I said, look, lucky I put the oldest shirt at the top so that the fur doesn't go all over my black stuff. Olivia laughed at me. Ellie, you're a funny woman. She goes, my cat just betrayed me. I'm off to go get her. I saw that. Chanel Atul, she says, oh my God, yes, I can't stop itching and I don't know why, laughing out loud. Now I know why. Now it's going to go, Chanel. Thank you. I feel like it's nerves for you. Hannah Snyder says, thank you for the job help. The moving part hurts because I love this house. You're very appreciated. Yes, but you might have to rent that house out for a while. I feel like you might come back to the area like 2 or 3 years later. But you're going to get something so much better, let me tell you, Hannah. So I'd go for it if I was you. Over to you there, Ellie.
Yeah. So Hannah Snyder said, thank you for the job help. The moving part hurts because I love this house. You're very appreciated. And Amy Santos said, thank you, Leslie, for the special message. Sorry, I forgot. I was just thinking 44, isn't that an angel number? Yes, both 16 and 17 are special numbers for me, as my first baby angel would have been born on the 11th. Yeah,
Oh,
16th of November 1996. Good
yeah.
things seem to happen to me on the 17th. January 2023 is my boyfriend's second year anniversary. I used to own a four-door
Oh,
white sports car, and yes, it had issues. I traded it in for a black SUV. That
oh.
reminds me, I need to go in for a maintenance as it's now the fall season in Canada. Oh, I will look out for that bright yellow flower and the extra special gift in the mail.
Yeah, beautiful. Well, that's the white car. So if it's gone, it's good. Michelle Goldman, she goes, you're most welcome, Amy. Oh, they're having a chat. Okay. So Andrea Turner, she says, do you see me staying in my house, please? I do see you staying there, but I do see you moving too. I don't feel like you're going to be moving this year, but I do see like next year something better for you, lovey. Look up and ask for something better because it's coming. I'm telling you. Ash Meadows, my 7-year-old itch. She has bad eczema, neck down. Ah, there you go. Neck down, down so much she's going to get sensitized by hospital. Good, because I hope it. No, I don't mean that good for the thing, but I'm saying good for myself. Now I can get rid of this itch. Harvey, when will I meet the guy I've been talking the last couple of months? Oh, I don't feel like you're going to meet him yet, lovey. I feel like it's going to be in about 6 to 8 weeks' time, but I don't think you're going to be happy when you see. I just see a bit of disappointment on your face. But keep your chin up, okay? Keep your chin up. Jackie Clean, hello. Okay. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just reading what some of the comments are. So Alison Turner says, I know the pull or urge to help people is extreme. People think I am strange. Life path 3, 6, and 9 are humanitarians. Not all feel this pull though. Helen Palangi, she says, cats are like that. They only want you when they want something like food, a pat. I know. My cat, before the show here, Snitzel was just sitting here headbutting me every 2 seconds because she headbutts like this and she puts her head there so I can kiss between her ears. She's really cute. Ellie, she says Mitzi is her name of her cat. My little demon in brackets. She uses me for bed. Fair enough. Vicky Price, hi. Do you see any major changes or opportunities at all, please? Yes, I do. And I feel like it's going to be around February, March for you next year, Vicky. 100%. February/March, very busy time, very lots of decisions for you. That's what I'm getting. And I also get 16 around you, so July as well. So February, March, and money's coming in around July too for you. They're just showing me the pennies going out, and then the money coming back in. And so put your hand out like this and then receive the money, okay? Because it's coming. That's how I see it. Oh, Hannah Snyder, that's beautiful. Thank you. She says, welcome to another lady. Carolyn Tomassi, she says, hi, in need of guidance, first time watching from France. Hannah Snyder says, welcome, you're gonna love it here. So Carolyn, gosh, that's bright. Let me jump over to my trusty page. So what's show number 63 show? Let's go. What have we got here, Spirit? Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Carolyn, that's right. From France. I don't know if I've had anyone from France for a long time on here. Actually, I can't remember. Why do I get sore back, sore shoulders, everything on my right? So I can't get my right arm up. So who's that? A person around you there, Carolyn? And like my neck, like it feels like everything on one side, like all of the right side is issues with it. And I'm also feeling like a bit itchy around you too. That actually, like I actually feel like I can't touch my neck because it's that itchy. So, and I also get 17 around you. So you got 8 in August. I also get February as well. They also give me January as well. And all these, I feel like these are all birthdays, anniversaries. Okay. So who's the person that's passed? And I feel like this is a male, and then he's saying to me, passed within the 2 to 3 years, okay? Or 2 to 3 years ago, he was suffering with a lot of pain. And I feel like there's issues with the throat and swallowing as well. So this man was he's just showing me in a wheelchair. And I feel like he's either a grandfather or a father figure, because I can't quite see. He's showing me, and I'm getting itchy again on my arm. So this allergy thing must be him as well. And he's showing me his arm. His arm was like paper, like the skin was like paper. And he's showing me like where they have I don't even know what it's called. It's like what's it called, like blood I don't know what it's called. You know when they take a lot of medication and their skin becomes really thin and they've only got to touch it and it bruises. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, like lots of bruising on the arms, and you've only got to touch him and he bruises. He bruises very easily, and I can see all his skin all like really, really like the blood vessels to the surface of the skin. It's like paper. It's actually thinner than paper, his skin. He's showing me that strongly. And I'm also getting like the headaches, the dizziness. I feel like this man's had a few falls as well. And the last fall knocked him off his feet. And he's also given me sensation in that left side of the kidney or the lung or something like that. Because I've just got this. It was like a tickle. This sensation that I just felt is not like a pain. It was like a tickle. There was something not right with it there, but I feel like it was partially under control at some stage. But I don't know why. But I'm getting itchy on my arms again. You only had to scratch him a little bit, or he touched his own skin with his nails, and then sure as ever, he would have issues like with the skin. His skin would flare up, and he's showing me bandages around there as well. And I'm talking. This has been going on for a long time. Okay, so he's. I heard him say to me, "For as long as you can remember him." Okay, and I feel like there's issues with the arms. They also had problems trying to take blood, or there's something not right with the blood as well. Now, if this was not you there, Caroline, I feel like this is going to be either Hannah or Vicky Price or Jack, Michelle, Lorna Villano, someone around there. I can't see where her question was actually. Oh, here it is. And Alison Turner or Helen Palangi, someone near Rosemount. I'm not sure who it is if it's not you, but I feel like it's in that vicinity. And I can't swallow properly. I can't eat. I'm not eating my nutrients. I'm not eating nothing. I feel like my tongue's been pulled back down my throat, if that makes sense. Deb Krivenak, just a little bit less information there, Deb, about the going to the bathroom. Okay, gee whiz, woman. My gosh. Ah, there you go. Did you get that one there, Ellie? The one from Jess Harvey? Yeah, over to you, Ellie.
Yep, so Jess Harvey said, "Thank you, Lesley. The guy is from the army and I really like him, and it will just take time to meet him."
Yeah. Michelle Coben, thank you, Lesley, for another wonderful, extremely enjoyable night. I truly appreciate for all that you do and encourage, guide, and reassure us. You are an amazing, caring lady. Take care. Good night, Michelle. Thank you. Sherry Burns, hello. What else we got here? You see that one from, oh, over to you there, Ellie. I just saw it as well.
Yep, so Tanya Atkins said, "August is and was a big month. My birthday is in August. I also got married on the 8th of August, now divorced. Mum passed in June after battling with PMP. She was in palliative care for a few months before she passed. No itchy neck here, but every now and then my back is itchy like you wouldn't believe, lol. Headaches,
Wow.
migraines, perhaps. Not sure about missing piece of jewelry yet, and I have a photo of myself in one of those big old prams. Do I get anxious sometimes? I missed the last bit of it. I get anxious sometimes.
That's the old pram that I saw.
Thank you
And
for
she
the.
was in it.
I do get anxious.
I got it here if you want it. She says, not sure
Geez,
about missing a piece
I
of
do
jewelry
get.
yet. And she says, I have a photo of myself in one of those big old prams. She says, I do get anxious sometimes. Thank you for the reading, Lesley. There you go. That's the old pram. Paula Hogneck says, when will I gain strength after this horrible narcissistic breakup? Oh, lovey, you're in the right spot here, girl. So you've already started it. And once you start to realize what you're worth there, Paula, because you're worth more than what you've been treated, okay? So what you've done is you've given that narcissistic person permission to hurt you because you've allowed them to do what they've done to you for so long, okay? And it's not your fault. It's because these people, these narcissists always have a way of manipulating you, okay? And they actually isolate people from things and other people so that they only have you for them. That's it. So it's not your fault. And this is not done overnight. This is done over a period of time. But I do feel like there's a lot of strength coming up for you. And I highly recommend before moving on to another person is to get all your baggage removed from that. And what I mean by that, and I always say that love should never hurt. So going forward, your luggage is the good stuff that you take with you when you move into away from a relationship, and then the baggage is the stuff that you leave behind, the crappy stuff, the nightmares, like the issues that you had with your ex, because not everybody's the same as your ex. But there's a lot of people out there. Once bitten, twice shy. That's what I'm hearing for you. So you're not going to have this happen to you again. That's for sure. So once bitten, twice shy. That's what I'm hearing for you. But I feel like it's going to be like the grieving that you're suffering, and the trauma and the isolation that you're feeling is going to. It's not going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Okay. But going forward, this is going to take probably, I don't know, what is it now? October, November, December, January. I feel like February, March, things are going to change for you, and you're going to say, oh my God, what was I so worried about? Okay, Paula. And it's a shame because your heart is on your sleeve as well, like you've got your heart on your sleeve. You trusted, you put a lot of trust in these people, and I feel quite like sorry for you because it's like you're an empath, and that's where they attack you the most, Lovey. But you're going to get through this. Don't you worry. If you stay in my lives, you're going to hear some good stuff in here that we're going to get you through it. So there's a lot of people in here that do a lot of support. And that's what I encourage on my shows. So you're only new here, but there's a lot of encouragement from a lot of people in here. And I feel like, I'm a very strong-minded person. You don't know me that well yet, but and I feel like that I'm also teaching people not to allow people to upset them, not to allow people to take advantage of their good nature. And that's what's happened to you, Lovey. but you will get through it. Nothing lasts forever. You feel like you're in quicksand right now, and the quicksand is, you're struggling, you're trying to get yourself out, but you're not going to be in there forever. It's like you've got that rope. You just need to get that rope and pull yourself out of the quicksand. And you can do it. If everybody else can get through it, you can get through it too, 1000%. We're all here behind you. You just gotta ask the question. This is what we do in here. Yes. Oh, is that what it looks like? So I had the word. Look, Kathy Littlewood. She says your hair is sticking up, Leslie. Looks like two small angel wings coming from the top of your head. Oh, geez, how embarrassing. Well, I did my hair about 7 or 8 times and I had 10 minutes to do it in my bathroom, and sure as ever, I still failed to keep spikes down. So never mind. Oh well, so what? Oh look, I think I've done it. Never mind. Corona Marie, been having issues with my gallbladder. Can you guide me on what can help me, as I don't want surgery? Now, I'm not to tell you to have surgery or not have surgery, and nobody should. We're not doctors. But can I share some information with you? When I was sick with cancer, I had 3 operations within 4 months. And I had my last operation, which was taking my gallbladder out because I had a non-functioning gallbladder. Just coincidental, just happened to not function after all my major surgeries from when I was sick. And you know what? That gallbladder caused me more problems than anything ever in my life. And I could not wait. I used to call it poisoning myself, and I could not wait till I got it out. They did keyhole surgery. And sure as ever, I've never looked back, and I can eat anything I want. But if you're not going to have it out and it's a non-functioning gallbladder, I've done all my research on it. This is because I had it and I have no gallbladder, which was the best thing ever now. You don't eat, what's it called, fatty stuff like chips or, dairy or stuff like that. You have to reduce it. Otherwise, you're going to have the most horrendous pains from the gallbladder. Okay, if that's a non-functioning gallbladder, that's what happened to me. Apparently, from what I can remember, the surgeons told me that your gallbladder, and I had all these tests done as well to prove that it was a non-functioning gallbladder because I thought I had stones in it or calcified calcium in it. But the gallbladder functions for adults at about 35%, and it's higher for kids. And that's when you're eating food and digesting it and it's releasing. But for me, my gallbladder was less than 7% that it was working. That's why they called it a non-functioning gallbladder. So, and I swear to God, for me, it was the best thing for me to get it out because I had no more vomiting, green bile, black, whatever. It was just awful. I had more visits to the hospital and overnight stays in hospital with that tiny little gallbladder about this big than I had anything else, let me tell you. It was very painful. And you couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. It was excruciating pain. There was nothing I could do to stop it either. The only thing you can stop that I worked out later, that's why I'm sharing it with you, was to have no dairy, no chips, no nothing. Like I never ate hardly anything bad anyway, but anything that's fatty or like butter, oils, anything, because it was a non-functioning gallbladder. So the gallbladder would fill up when I ate, but then it didn't have the function of releasing when the food had gone through the body. So it would just constantly just fill up and then cause me so much pain because it was so full, and I didn't know. I was only it was 16 years ago. What would I know? I never experienced so much damn pain in my life. I couldn't move. And I'm telling you, I was taken to hospital so many times with that thing. So Beautiful ash meadows. What else have we got here? See, I'm still itchy on my neck, on my chin. Must be me. Louise O'Connor, she says, hi Leslie, may I ask Spirit if I have exhaustion or menopause? I don't want medication. Will I be able to stay where I am living and or have to move? When will my finances improve? Okay, first thing, exhaustion. So I feel like it's exhaustion. You'll know if it's perimenopausal. So, and if your hormones are balanced, girls, you don't have issues with like hot and cold and all that stuff, if that makes sense. So when the hormones are in sync, that's when you don't have as many issues. When you go through perimenopausal or menopause, you don't have a lot of issues when your hormones are balanced, if that makes sense. So then it's hard. It's not easy to do either. It's all about the good fats. It's all about all those, the proteins and the carbohydrates, and that's another story. She says, "Will I be able to stay where I'm living or have to move?" I do feel like you're going to move, but I feel like it's going to be around June next year. And when will my finances improve? When you go watch The Secret, the full movie. So you need to go watch The Secret so you can change your mindset, because your finances will change. Kathy Littlewood, yes, it's a hard job being an empath, but never change your beautiful ways. Yes, 100%. Ash Meadow says, Leslie in spirits, please, would I be moving in a new house built? Will I be moving in a new house built with the, what's that thing? Something, I don't understand. Built with, I can't even see that icon. I'm blind as a bat, Ash. Or will I be sailing solo on the boat? Does that look like a boat to me? Is that a boat, Ellie? Ash Meadow? What is it? Looks like a boat. Or she says, will I be sailing solo to find a good job and buy/build my own family home in a few years? I don't feel like it's a good time to build. I feel like you could buy and renovate is going to be much better for you. The building game, I'm in the construction industry. The building game is very expensive at the moment with everything that's going on in the world. It's not the right time to build. Okay, 100% do not build. I think this is going to be more of a headache, a nightmare for you. It's going to be like a never-ending story, I just heard as well. So definitely, if you're going to find a home, find the worst house in the best street, and then make it the best house in the best street. And then that will give you so much more satisfaction as well. But don't just make sure it's like a new kitchen, new bathroom, floorboards, whatever, polished floorboards. That's what I see for you. So Andrew Turner says, I feel like you're reading me right now. Once bitten, twice shy. The ex has taken advantage, and I feel like I'm in quicksand. Praying and manifesting hard. He leaves my house without taking me to the cleaners. So the best way to get rid of your exes or people that you don't want in your life is put your left hand out, put them as a little smurf on your hand, and you blow them away. Just get rid of them, get them out of your life, okay? And put the love and light around them. Just send them off so that they don't come back. 2 weeks, they will be gone. And that's a fact. I've done that 4 times now. Within 2 weeks, I should say. Within 2 weeks, they've all gone. 4 people have gone out of my life, 100%. Lorna Villano says, love listening to you. Thank you. Angela McGriffith, good morning, beautiful angel of the light, Spirit Ellie and all. We are all having a wonderful morning, day and night. May your light touch each and every one of us. That's beautiful, Angela Griffith. Beautiful. Roseman, when I get anxious, I can't swallow. There you go. Yes. Angela Turner, she says, you're beautiful no matter how your hair sticks up, Leslie. Look, it's sitting down. There's a little bit still sticking up a bit. Oh, God. I don't know. I've got fro hair. I've actually got really afro hair. If I go in the rain, forget it. I'll be a fro in 2 minutes. You'll see me. I'll wear my hair curly one day when it's really really like wet outside, and then I'll let it frizz up, and you'll go, "Oh my god!" And I look like a completely different person. Over to you there, Ellie. Is there any validations?
Yeah, I've got two. The first one from Andrea Turner. She said, I feel like you're reading me right now. Once bitten, twice shy. The ex has taken advantage, and I feel like I'm in quicksand, praying and manifesting hard. He leaves my house without taking me to the cleaners.
Yeah, yeah. Like
And
I said, do the Smurf on the hand trick and get rid of him. Don't need that rubbish in the house any longer. Sorry, Ellie. Over to you.
And then Tanya Atkins said, adding to validation earlier, Mum passed 3 months before I got married, but I believe she was there on my wedding day.
That's mum passed 3 months before I got married. Oh, 100% she was. That's for sure. They're always there, lovey. They don't go anywhere else. If you're getting married, they are even more excited than you are. So Hannah Snyder says, my first husband was living an alternative lifestyle. He then moved from girl to girl, cheating on each. Your eyes will see that he's smaller for his games, and you will come out on top. Trust in the breakup is a great thing. Oh, poor Hannah. I feel sorry for you too. Yeah. Michelle Coburn, she says, love, liked, and shared. Well, I was off to bed, but I can't leave. I love these nights as they are so interesting and very inspiring. Leslie, could you please tell me if you feel these hot flushes will ease love? Ooh, I don't know about that one. I don't think so. I've never heard that before. Michelle, hot flushes don't ease love, lovey. No. Hot flushes are a medical condition. It could be menopause, could be something else, or fever, but no, it doesn't ease love. It's got nothing to do with love. Sorry to break that little thing that you might have had there, lovey, but no. Tanya Aikens, adding to validation earlier. Oh, okay. Ellie just read that. Okay, what else have we got here? Karen Riley, hello, good night. She says, good night, Leslie in spirit and everyone else. Thank you so much sharing. She's gone to bed. Tiana Stevens, hi, Leslie in spirit. I'm in shock right now. As I just got news, my mum gone into palliative care of cancer. She went in 2 weeks ago with bad back pain. What can I do for her? Oh, lovey. It's awful. What can you do for her? You just got to support her, like there's nothing you can do. Poor lady. That is awful. If you uh what else can you do? I'm just trying to think out loud. It's just I'm trying to get spirity, and I know there's certain things that you can take, but look, when I look, I'm just trying to think what I did for when I had cancer. So, and I survived it 16 years later, and I had heart, like, section of my stomach taken out, Tiana. So I can't imagine how you feel, because the shock of it. I do remember the shock that I had when I was told I had the cancer. I mean, they had to get it out. So I had it in my appendix, and it was bloody terrifying. So I can't imagine your mum. And in even being put in palliative care, that's just awful. You've just got to be there, love. You just got to be right beside her. There's no time but now. That's what I'm hearing. There's no time but the right time is now. You need to you need to, get all the ducks in a row. That's what I'm hearing for you. And I feel like there's going to be some people taking, this is going to be a little while now, but I feel like there's going to be some people taking some things. So if you want to, secure the home or whatever the case may be, but I do feel like some things are going to go missing. All right. So I just saw someone in the home. So please just make sure you're looking after her, care, and just get the best of care that she can have. It's just awful. What's the saying? I just heard the saying, you labor to come into the world and you labor to go out of the world. Sometimes it's when someone's passing, it's harder for the loved one that's in the living to accept it, because the shock of someone passing straight away instantly like that is so gruesome. But then the other shock of of hearing that someone's got some disease, and then all of a sudden there's you watch them slowly deteriorate, and then you watch them go into the other side. I don't know what's worse, guys. Honestly, I don't know which way is better. I don't know. Sometimes you think suddenly, but then they don't get a chance to say goodbye. You don't get your time with them. You can't share anything with them. You can't talk to them. I can talk to them, but it's not fair, is it? Life sometimes. And then what do they say? The good die young. That's what I just heard for you, for your mum. But lots of love to you, lovey. Oh. Hannah Snyder, she says, my mum just tuned in too. Renee Chadwick Dash O'Neill. Hello there, Renee, mum. She said, now it's a family thing. Yeah, funny. Kathy Littlewood, got to go. Blessings, everyone. Thank you. What is the time? Right, we've got half an hour, guys. So let me do some more readings. What else do I get? So Sheila Hall Smith, she says, Spirit, can you tell me if anything is good coming my way? Yes, a lot of things. As soon as you change that mindset, she says, I'm so worried. Every time you're worried, you're planting the seed with the universe to deliver what you're worried about. I can't stress that enough, lovey. So you're another one that needs to go watch The Secret. Yeah, Tanya Aiken, she says, I love the Smurf send-off. Yeah, I've done that for a long time. So you just picture them. If you want to send off someone, you put them as a Smurf, tiny little Smurf figurine, and they're facing away from you. You don't have them facing to you, and you blow them, and you just watch all the wind in their hair. Send them love and light. Do not send them nothing else but bright white light around them, and just get rid of them. Just keep blowing away till you can't see them. My friend told me that a few years ago, and I've used it 4 times, and it's worked within 2 weeks. Actually, the last one was in, sorry, the third one was in 1 week. Chanel Attil, she says, Lesley, could you please tell me what's next? Oh, I think I've already done a reading for you. She says a lot of positive things happening since we spoke last. That's awesome. I already read for you earlier, lovey. Oh, what else have we got here? Oh, beautiful, Katie. She says, we are with an Earth Angel live on Facebook. It will be okay now. Thank you, Lesley. Spirit Ellie, always spot on, and it's so humbling and exciting listening. Thank you. Very, very, very cool. Over to you there, Ellie. We've got a validation now, have we?
Yep, so Ash Meadow said, thank you, Lesley and Spirit. The building game I was going through with my ex, my boat man, he's my code word. His house, 2 years, still not built fully. I wanted to buy and renovate, but he didn't listen, I just want something to say. It's mine long term for the kids. I'm looking at finding a good job to earn money to move forward.
That's beautiful. That's awesome. And you're going to do that too, Ash. 100%. You're definitely going to do that. It's going to be amazing for you too. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Annie Dan. She's listening to you while asleep. Very calming. Oh, that's beautiful, Tanya Akins. That's a good point. Take your mum outside in the sun as much as you can. That is what I did for mum. It's beautiful. Ash manages, of course, Lesley has beautiful Italian blood in her, and curly hair is a blessing. though at crazy times, I'm also half Calabrese. 100%. So my father's from the north. to the north of Italy. So, but my father's used to have like like was it called chocolate brown hair, blue eyes. That's where my mum's got light blue eyes as well. So that's where I get my blue eyes from. And then, but dad had this curly, like tight, not fro, but I get the curly hair. It's so annoying. Um, okay, so Michelle Coburn says validation. Oops, no. I called you love at the end of my question regarding hot flushes. Sorry. She goes, no. I called you love at the end of. It doesn't matter if you call me love. I don't care. Andy Harvey, she says, we are all family in one way or another. That's so true. It's like the 6 degrees of separation. Have you ever heard of that? 6 degrees of separation, it's like one, you count 6 people, and then there's always someone that'll know you, or you'll know someone that someone's connected somewhere. That's happened to me so many times. So Helen Palandri says, do you have anything for me, please? I have itchy skin, not sure why. Yes, anything to do with the skin is, so if it's itchy, sometimes can be a calcium deficiency. And if you have blemishes or you have issues with your skin, it's usually a zinc deficiency. Okay, and I posted up the zinc deficiency on my page just about 20 minutes before the show tonight. So go have a look at that, guys. What's this? So Mary Sacco, Sacco, says sending all these little things, and Rachel Ann goes, love you, Mum. Isn't it cute? There you go, girls. Very sweet. Very, very sweet. Okay, what else have I got here? Not that I can see because my eyes are getting really sore and I got a squinty squint like this. Let's go. Yep. So Delia says, how is my buddies Bob and Snitzel? So Snitzel's over there on the actual her chair. Well, it used to be my chair, but now it's her chair on a beautiful pillow. And then the dog, he's downstairs snoring his head off in his bed because he was snoring too much and he was cold. So I put him to bed. Sheila Hall Smith, she says, validation. Thank you, Leslie and Spirit. I appreciate you so much and love you. Thank you, Ellie, for reading validation, and love to you also. Thank you, Sheila. Beautiful. All right, Rita Clark. Hello there. Love, laugh, live. That's beautiful too. Sarah Rose, has any messages from my Uncle Jason? So send me your questions, guys. I've caught up. Okie dokie. What do we get? I get anxiety around you for a start, and I'm just mild anxiety, and I also feel like a little bit of depression of people around you. And I just look, it's at home. I feel like a bit of doom and gloom. It's like you haven't had some music in your house for a long time. I just want you to think about putting some loud music on and blasting everybody out, because I feel like that's going to be needed. And I also see someone on the drums, like playing the drums. So who used to play the drums around you, the music? They're saying to me, you are a musical home. Is that right? But I feel like there hasn't been music for a while. And so, yeah. I also get the number 12 for you and number 11. So November and December is going to be very busy for you, okay? And it's not because of Christmas time. It's because it's going to be very busy, okay? And I'm also getting headaches. So you get the headaches here as well. And I feel like this is the eyes. Have you had your eyes tested, or you need to get your glasses or glasses adjusted? Because I get this issue around the eyes, and I can feel that, like the pressure here. If I press here, it's all quite sore. And I also get the number 19 around you. So 1 and 9 is 10. So then you've got the month of January and October. So you've got the 19, the 10, the 1, as well as January and October. So what do those months mean to you? I feel like birthdays, anniversaries as well. And going forward, just keep your chin up. Like it's like you're like a question mark. You've got your head down, walking down. You're not up straight, looking proud, loud and proud. That's what I'm hearing from you, okay? So I just feel like it's time to walk like an exclamation mark upright than it is to walk like a question mark. So start and stand up, start and look, strut your stuff. That's what I'm getting, but don't be too cocky. And I'll leave it there. I just feel like everything's self-esteem's just gone down a bit, okay? So what do we got here? Jenny's Marie. I'd love a reading, please. Thank you, and so much in advance. I haven't seen that name before. Jenny's Gennese Marie. I feel like it's back to front. I feel like the surname is first. I also get for you the number 3 around you. So you got the month of March and April. So I feel like there's a baby due. Looks like to me around March or April next year. Is that right? What's this? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. That's 7 months. Yes. I feel like this baby's due around March or April. And I feel like there's going to be a boy. So someone around you. And I just heard work colleague. And I feel like this is a female. And you've also got a male, and I feel like this male is like they just show me like a person that actually has what do they call it? Like the warlock, like this male is I don't know how to explain him. He's like a warlock with one of those witches hats, like those old-fashioned top hat, but a really tall top hat, if that makes sense. And it's like he's got the warlock jacket, like the Dr. Heckle and can't even talk. I'm Dr. Heckle and Mr. Hyde. That's what kind of personality. That's what I'm getting. I can't even talk. I feel like this person's just like a bit toxic. I don't know if it's at work, because I just saw work, and then I just saw the work, and then I saw it go, and then I saw home. So I feel like this is a home office, is it, or homework or something? I'm not sure. It's really confusing. It's coming and going. That doesn't make sense to me. Right. Yeah, I don't like the look of that bloke. Okay. Black hair, dark brown eyes, pale skin, shaven. He's definitely shaven, this man. And he's taller than you. And I feel like he's like that much taller than you. Okay. I don't like the feeling. I feel like this is deceitfulness, and I'm getting pain underneath the rib cage as well. The top part of the rib cage. And do you suffer with issues with your knees and joints, like stiffness? Is that what when you wake up in the morning you're really stiff? Is that right? And I also just heard the word coffee. You only drink coffee? Or yeah. Smoking. Okay, if that's not you, it's someone around that live there. So either Jacqueline Tennant or Helen Fabian, Tracy Densley, Delia, Bev, someone there. I didn't see all that for no reason. Yeah, 100%. Kelly Westgate says, do you feel any messages for me? My health and career have been falling apart lately. And when you're saying that, you should know better, because you said you watched The Secret. So that's going to continue to happen. Good days and bad days, very hard to be positive. I watched The Secret years ago. I think I need a refresher. You do. I only did a refresher from The Secret. What was it? What's yesterday? Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I think it was. So over to you there, Ellie. I see that validation.
Yep, Sarah Rose said validation, very depressed, and we love music, haven't played it. I need to get glasses and I have headaches all the time.
There you go. Yes, Sarah Rose, please get the music pumping up in your house. It's going to change the dynamics in your house. So guys, if you ever have issues with anything in the home, highly recommend turning on the music. It changes the vibration in your feelings. It changes the vibration in your aura, changes the vibration in everything. I can't stress it enough. If I like, I don't hardly ever feel down. I'm usually pretty stable with how I feel. But if I ever just want to lift myself up a bit, I just pump it up. My God, I've got a soundproof home. My daughter's a DJ. Can you imagine what we go through here? And I think that music actually saves my mind from a lot of things. So it's very it's different. So you just get that music happening so that you can actually have a better feeling in your body. You'll notice the difference because it changes the vibration in your whole system. It's really crazy how it works, but it works. Rita Clark hugged a tree last night when walking the dog. Am I going to move? Well, I don't know. I don't think you'll be taking the tree, but I do feel like you're going to be moving June next year. Okay, Rita? And what's number 23 around you? So 2 and 3 is 5. So you got the month of May as well there, Rita. So May and June, that's what I just heard. So May/June, 100%. Peter Moat, thanks again for a great night. Would love to stay, but head is droopy. Good night, sweet Leslie and friends. Good night, Mr. Peter Moat, you cutie. Shelley Bettis, I'm trying to get myself back. I just buried my mum last Wednesday. I feel so lonely and lost. She was my best friend. Oh, lovey. Look, can I just share with you, Shelley, that your mum will never leave your side, okay? They don't leave your side. They don't go with me. They don't stay with anywhere else. They are like, if you think of the analogy, I don't know if you were on here earlier when I was talking about the car analogy. That's how I have to explain it. I feel like it's the only way I can explain is where you have the motor in the car, you take it out, it's still running, but the shell just goes and rusts away, and that's it. But that soul is still running. Okay, so you can get yourself back, lovey. You're just grieving at the moment, and it's okay to grieve. You can grieve as long as you want. There's no time limit on it. But your mum does not want you to be sad. They don't want us to be sad. They want us to be enjoying our life, and I know that's hard to hear, and I know that sounds awful, but that's how they think. That's what they want. They always want me to lift the person up. 100%. You feel lonely and lost because you've lost the habit of calling mum. You can't pick up the phone anymore. You can't. It's like, even if it's someone has a bad relationship breakup, it's like that habit, that loneliness comes from the habit of not having that person around anymore. But trust me, you're going to see signs from her, and you only need to look. And I see the shadows too on my right. So that means that you are a bit like me. You sense things and you feel the warmth. Okay. So look for the warmth. And you're going to see, if you already haven't seen it, in your bathroom, the light's going to be flickering. Okay. So look for the light that's flickering in the bathroom, because I see you looking up and going, oh my God, the tears coming down. Okay. That's what I see. If that's already not happened to you. And that's your mum giving you signs. She doesn't know how to do everything yet, so she's trying to give you signs. And I also feel like my arm on my right side, do you get like heaviness on sorry, not my right side, on my left side? Do you get heaviness and itchiness or something like touching you on the left shoulder? Because I feel like that's your mum, because she just gave me this itch and she was tapping me on the shoulder. Doesn't I feel like that's your mum? Oh. There's a lot of people here in here. Who was that? Shelley Bettis. There's a lot of people in here, that's lost a lot of people, and there's a lot of love in this life. It's not like the normal, pay me stars or pay me money or whatever people ask for on the mediums, asking for money all the time, or donations. That kills me. If you have a gift, you should be giving it. It's called a gift to give. And I charge for my private readings. If you want a private reading, that's a different story, because I pay the radio station so I can do more of this for you guys. And I send out, today I took to work my 5 gifts for my random act of kindness to send, and I never got to the post office because I was so bloody busy today. So tomorrow I'm going to do it. When I get to work tomorrow, I'm going to go straight to the post office in the morning, and I'm going to use my private reading money that I got on the weekend and pay for the postage, because that's what I do. Actually, Oh, the bag's over there. I can show you later how much I spend on it. Jacqueline Tennant, I'm giving up coffee, but only caught coffee and my name. Okay. Jacqueline, I can't even remember what I said, lovey. I can't help you there because I don't remember what I said. Oh, that's cool. I can't get enough of the sounds of silence at the moment by Disturbed. That's cool. So over to you there, Ellie. She's got some validations there. My eyes are clear.
Yep, so Rachel Ann said, it's me describing the person I'm worried about. Met them at a coffee shop. I ran and my legs have been sore lately.
What'd she say? It's me describing the person I'm worried about. Meet them at the coffee shop I ran. What do you mean? So she ran away from the coffee shop that she met the person. Is that what she means, Ellie?
Not quite sure there.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
And then Hannah Snyder said, forgot to tell you, you mentioned 17 yesterday, and my 6-year-old daughter share the same birthday, March 17th.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. Victoria Okusanya. I'm in Denver, Colorado, US now for work. I have to wake up early to join. I'm very grateful. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Victoria. I'll try and do like a Sunday morning so that some of you overseas people can actually, don't have to wake up so early. I'm going to try and do a Sunday morning here, which will be a Saturday night for you guys, I think. I'm not sure. I don't understand time difference sometimes in some countries. So Francis McCluskey, I lost a very close friend last year. I feel him all the time. Just wondering if there are any messages from him or my mum or dad in spirit. Thank you, Francis. Francis. Now, I feel for you, I feel like I'm sick. I feel like, when your mouth waters when you want to vomit? Well, that's how I feel. And I feel like the person around you, either one of those, I can't work out which one it is quite yet. Just writing your name down. Yeah, I feel like one of them was constantly vomiting or had dry reaching or just mouth watering, because my mouth is constantly watering. And I've also got pain in my back part of my leg, like the hamstring. And I also want to say too, the anxiety that you're feeling right now is all going to settle down as soon as you start to realize that there's nothing to worry about. Okay, there's just really nothing to worry about. They also give me itchy eyes. So who is the person, or do you get itchy eyes, or you had an allergy with your eyes or something? Because I feel like my eyes are really itchy. Gosh, this itchiness tonight. And I also get the number 9 around you. So you got the month of September. So birthdays, anniversaries coming up for the month of September. And going forward, it's like a few things have actually bothered you lately, but you still push through. You don't take it on the chin, which is good. But I also want to say too that sometimes these things are just going to bottle up and then the lid pops off the bottle. But going forward, you're like a cool cucumber, they're saying to me. So keep doing what you're doing because it's not affecting anybody else. That's what I want to say. But I also get the number 7 around you, so the month of July, and I'm getting a few headaches. So start drinking a bit more water because I feel like you're dehydrated. Okay. Oh, Wendy Merce Martin. She says, this is the most rewarding and loving community. Thank you. Oh, Victoria, thank you. What else have we got here? Rachel Ange, true gift for the greater good. Thank you. What else have we got? Leniki Geddes, that's so beautiful, Lesley. I love random act of kindness and paying it forward. So generous to many self-centered people caught up in their egos. That's true. Yeah, that's one thing that I can't stand, Leniki, is that's why I do the lives, I don't put any stars on my screen. Facebook have offered me so many stars, it's not funny, and I just go, whatever. I'm not giving you my bank account anyway. That's the first thing. And the second thing is I can't stand it when they're always asking for a donation, or they're always asking for something, and, and then they fluff it up or they stuff it up, and then they pretend that they're something they're not. That kills me, because that's just being fake, When it's a genuine psychic medium, that's a different story. I don't care what they do, as long as they're getting the proper validations and they're doing the right thing by the person on the receiving end. I remember having one of my private reading clients. She said to me that, and this one still rocks my boat, and this was about 8 months ago now, that she was charged $300 by a detective psychic medium, apparently a detective psychic medium now, and that the psychic medium charged her $300 in an email for 2 sentences. Can you believe that? $300. I nearly had a heart attack. So I call it out now. I just go, okay, whatever. They've got to be called out, these people, because they're fakes. It just kills me. And I do random act of kindness. I do them all the time. This is what I send out. So these are all the things, right? So here we go. I put them yesterday. I was a good Samaritan yesterday, and I put them all on my trophy. So here's my trophy with all Jess Black's little angels. Okay, so these are all these handmade little beautiful little angels. This is my 100th show trophy, and then this one here is my Jess Black sending me all these beautiful angels. These ones are ready to go out, and these are just my bracelets. This is a bracelet that my daughter bought me. A little whatever that one is, and this is another bracelet that my other friend gave me. I don't know, she just gave it to me. And then I've got these ones here. So this is what I send out. So just so you know. So you get, look at them all. Like, this is just nothing. I've got a whole bag full of these that Jess Black makes for me. I put them in the little sachet, the little pretty little thing. And what it has in it is like a handmade, hang on a second. What it is a handmade crystal bracelet. Now, don't even think about asking me what kind of crystal this is. They're handmade. They're real crystals. It's not fake. And then I put in there like a another angel. That's a handmade crystal angel that Jess Black makes as a key ring. And then I put in a little key. See? And so these are all really, really different little keys. And they're all individual keys. Not one key is the same. So you might get one like this one here. This is pretty too. Look at this one. See that key? And that's the bracelet. This one's really nice too. I actually like this one. I thought about not giving this one away, but because I really like it. Look at that. I don't even know which one's what, but that's really pretty. Also, guys, I'm going to be going to the Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival on the 15th and 16th of October. So come and join me there. I will be from 10 till 2 on the what do you call it? There's another big key. Can you see that one? Oops, hang on. Oh, hang on. I will be there on the 15th and 16th of October in the day from 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock. So I'll just say hello to people. I've got some special things that I've got coming that day as well. So come and join me. If you're in Sydney, come and join me. Sydney, Australia. Any more validations there, Ellie, before we go?
Yep, I've got two. So Louise O'Connor said, "Thank you, Lesley. I feel exhaustion too. Had it for 6 months. Not sure why medics don't diagnose. I don't want HRT or statins. I'll try changing nutrition if this helps. Hope I will be back to normal soon and not another 6 months. Thank you so much. I will watch The Secret."
Yeah, awesome. Now, Louise, you can also have what I do for myself is I also have spirulina. I haven't got it here on my desk. Oh, that reminds me too. I also have spirulina, one of them in the morning, and it's the Hawaiian brand. I can't remember the name of the brand. And then I also have coconut oil in my tea or in my coffee or anything like that. Okay, that's what I do as well. And you can also put coconut oil. I just had coconut oil on some steamed cauliflower. Sounds crazy, but it's beautiful. Over to you there, Ellie. I think we've got some more, have we?
Yep, there was one more. Rancis McCluskey said, "Thank you so much. My oldest son came to stay at my house these holidays, and his hay fever was flat up. I feel my mum in spirit is always hanging out with my son. Thank you so much."
Oh, beautiful. Well done. What's this one here? So I think this is a validation, but I'm not sure. It's very long. Is that a validation, Ellie? The Shelley Bettis one?
Shelley. I didn't pick one up from Shelley.
Oh, I'll read it. Mum fell at a facility and hit her head after the visit. They kicked her out. Home not even a week, back at hospital and went completely weak. 24 hours sitter and couldn't get up without falling. There again for a week in hospital. They sent her home and on hospice, and she didn't live but maybe 2 weeks. A week of that was a coma, which watch these living facilities and don't be afraid to stand up for loved ones. I couldn't get anyone to back me. If I had support, my mum may still be alive. That is so sad. I don't have much family as we have lost so much in 4 years. She didn't last a month after hospital stays. I'm just lost. My heart hurts. Yeah, well, Shelley, I know it sounds like you're blaming yourself, Lovey, and I don't feel like you should. I just feel like that was the journey for mum, okay? So, and as much as that sounds awful, but I feel that you're blaming yourself for mum. And it was fantastic what you did, and I feel and this is going to sound general, but I feel like she's very proud of you for what you did for her, okay? Because there was nothing more that you could do. That was her journey, Lovey. And yeah, I know you're feeling guilty, but please don't feel guilty. Just talk to her. You talk out loud to her anyway. So keep talking out loud to her because I can see the mouth moving. Victoria, she says, awesome. Looking forward to the Saturday night session. It's 6:50 a.m. here. I was EST and now Central Time. Okay. I'm just going to scroll forward. Francis McCluskey, my son and me both have hay fever. Okay. Louise O'Connor, you got that one? Did you do that one, Ellie? Gosh, I can't keep up.
Yep, we did that one.
Okay, thank you. I forget because I'm in flight. Francis McCluskey, thank you so much. My oldest son came to stay at my house these holidays and his hay fever was flared up. I feel my mum in spirit is always hanging out with my son. Thank you so much. Yeah, 100%. They're always there. They don't go anywhere else. I'm just the messenger. So Barry Collins, oh, beautiful, hun. Love angel bracelets. Cool. Oh, hi to you and your daughter too. Thank you. How do you know my daughter? Wendy Harvey says, love our beautiful Jess Black. That's true. Okay. So, Victoria, the way you earn a bracelet is you do a random act of kindness for someone. That's what you got to do, and you can't just take the garbage out for the next door neighbor. You've got to do something unique and beautiful for someone else, and then I send it out. So Barry Collins says, would love one of them gorgeous. My birthday 1010. How much are they, hun? Just came on. I give them out as random act of kindness bracelets. But if you want to buy one, go send me a message and I'll give you Jess Black's details so you can buy it off her. She makes them all handmade. These crystals don't just come from anywhere. It comes from one of the best places in the world, and I know that she spends a lot of money on them. So they're not just crappy crystal. I'm telling you, I wouldn't wear them. These are mine. These are my ones here that she made for me. Okay, I'll wear two, and look, I can't get them on quick enough half the time. That's why I don't put them on. But these are the ones for both my hands. But I have them right here with me all the time. And that's what I do. Sometimes when you see my hands down, if I haven't got my pen, I've got those crystals, and I'm playing with it. Okay. All right, lovey. So I'm going to I'm just going to read out beautiful Harvey's I'm going to read out Miss Harvey's where is she? Here she is, a prayer. Okay, she wrote me a prayer today. Oh, sounds like an interesting one. I didn't know this one. So it says, universal colors. Blue for me is the sky above. Red is for hearts with endless love. Green is the grass, plants, and trees. Yellow is the sunshine that nurtures these. Pink and purple have their own special hue to lift our spirits and make us feel new. Orange is bright in its own special way, bursting with energy, as some would say. Look at these colors, tell me what you see. A beautiful rainbow for all to see. It has been a nice, fun night. We can end it with a short, nice prayer, she says. Beautiful, Wendy Harvey. Thank you. So we'll say good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night, which is, what is it, Wednesday at 8 o'clock, Sydney, Australian time. And have a beautiful evening. Thank you, and take it easy. Just fix up this. And there you go.